showing a solution for unique fashion party, and I'm not too happy with it, but I will go over it anyway. 20 steps. Step 1 and step 2 just step down. The only reason for those is so when they grab the nearest data cube, it's on the bottom row. Otherwise, I was having problems with my algorithm. That's probably just too technical to bother to explain. But data cubes sitting on the ground were giving me grief. So they grab the nearest data cube and they pick it up, and if they can't, then they just keep trying that. So once they've grabbed a data cube, they step until they get to the bottom wall. Once they're in the bottom wall, the general idea is for them to kind of sort themselves. So if the thing to the left of them is not a data cube, meaning there's not a data cube on the ground, and the item to their left is less than them, then they'll step to the left. So if they're lower, they're trying to go left, and if they're higher, they're trying to go right. Now, the reason for the complexity of this if statement is because I couldn't figure out how to say, hey, if there's a worker to the left of me and I want to do a comparison, to do the comparison and make sure I do it on the worker. Because if there's both a data cube on the ground and a worker, I was running into problems. Now, there's probably a nice solution to this, but I kind of gave up and just coded it this way. So now I'm sure there's not a data cube on the ground, and therefore I should be able to compare with what's to the left of me. So if that's not true, then I will look to the right of me again. There's no data cube on the ground, so when I do a comparison, I know I'm doing a comparison with a worker. Well, I assume so because I had all the workers step to the bottom and grab data cubes. Maybe there's some corner cases I'm not dealing with. Otherwise, at step 11 here, I'm saying, hey, just step to the right, so that all my workers are basically, if there's no one in front of them, just keep trying to step right. Which, they could just keep doing. I'm not sure what the optimal ordering is here. But yeah, I'm doing that, the step to the right, and then trying to check to see if I should resort myself. And then if the person to the left of me has a equal object, then I start, let's see if I can do this at a slower speed here. So let's just track 5 here. Let's go a little faster. Okay. So 5 will eventually wound up to a 5, and then he just suicided like he's supposed to. So the idea of trying to keep them in sorted order is so that eventually the person in the far right will end up with someone next to him with the same number, in which case the one to the far right will leave. So right now that 6 is staying there, that 4 and 5 are staying there. And those guys to the far left are just trying to, find their place in line. I have no idea if this always works either. I get a little confused when they're stepping left and stepping right, and I can't synchronize to make sure the person that I'm checking to see if they're greater and checking to see if I'm left, that kind of thing, that they would actually swap in a consistent fashion that I could rely on. But so far, the basic idea seems to work. Now all those zeros are nice, they're all together, so they're just jumping off one at a time. I'll post this video and I'll also post the code for this. Although I feel like there must be better solutions than this one out there. But I've been working on this for a while and this is the best I could do. Thanks for watching.